Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of the TNT Boys. I'm joined with Sam and Brody once again. How we doing today, guys?
Pretty good, Kale.
Good.
Glad to be back. Glad to have Brody back on with us.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun when I did it for the draft episode.
I'm not glad he's back. He was mean to me last time.
I'm only mean when you deserve it.
You're just mad we ganged up on you.
Yeah,
You know what?
it's okay.
I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Oh.
Maybe if you could find another Lions friend, it wouldn't be so bad. But
I have one planned already. You just
That's
wait.
good. Good for you.
Yeah.
How's what's up with that shirt, man? What's going on with that shirt?
What, you don't like bananas?
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just like it's pretty. It's out there.
they do kind of resemble glizzies, if you will.
They do.
I hate you. I hate you all.
Okay.
No, I want to be a little different.
He's Kale. He's wacky. He's out there.
Instead of wearing just plain Jane shirts, Carhartts, I just like, you know what? It's been sitting in my closet since Vegas, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear it.
Is he wearing a Carhartt underneath it?
Yeah, well, I know, but not just anything else other than a Carhartt. I'm trying to be different. Damn it. So
that's good. We endorse that. We support that, man.
I'm glad.
We do.
I'm glad.
That's what we're about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya didn't like it. I told her, I was like, hey, how's this? She's like, didn't really give me an opinion. And
She
like,
just the silent response.
She's just giving me like a good old smile.
Very good.
Yeah, Brody, did I tell you that she called Queso Kasich?
Kasich?
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's Kasich. I was like, who the hell's Kasich?
Man. I love Queso. He's funny.
Oh, yeah, in sketch. And I'm not really big on Jinx.
No?
You know who we're talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just kind of, when you guys talk about that. Is it a TikTok thing?
They're gamers.
What's up, brother?
They're streamers. What's up, brother?
It's a TikTok gamer thing.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do a little recap of stuff we've heard or saw on the internets or
the interwebs.
Dun, dun, dun.
Chase Claypool?
Yeah, there's a rumor going around that Chase Claypool, the former Steelers receiver,
former top 5.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Top 5. That's what the post says.
Yeah.
So there's a rumor going around that he is going to go join the CFL to either play for
the Lions,
the British Columbia Lions, and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Very, very historic teams in the CFL, and I know that because 1, I'm Canadian. 2, I mean, CFL's all right. It's kind of boring, but I mean, what else you got to watch when the NFL's not on?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I've watched a few CFL games. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
Than American football. I think the field is longer.
Yeah.
And narrower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's with that? And isn't the field goal post before the end zone?
Yep.
Why
it's
is it like that?
Back in the day of like even like American football, they put the goalpost like in the middle.
Some actually claim that football was more originated in Canada than football. Some claim.
Are you the some?
No. Shocker.
You sure?
It does kind of resemble a rugby field more than a football field.
That's why.
Yeah.
What I was reading.
Mm.
It's like if we need something to watch, we got the CFL or we got UFL, like we were talking last podcast.
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning more towards the Battlehawks on that side, though.
Yeah.
On the UFL?
Yeah.
I think that might be a proximity thing.
What game was I watching? I think it was the Memphis Showboats. I think that's actually their team name is the Showboats. And then I forgot the other team that was playing last week, but it was pretty. I mean, it's just fun to watch. It's football. It's entertaining.
Football.
Football.
In today's episode, we are going to talk about Sam and I's trip to Oregon.
Yeah. So me and Kale went to Eugene, Oregon last night. Oh, wait, were we going to say something?
No,
My bad.
No. I was just doing something stupid to Brody.
Okay. That's no surprise. But yeah, me and Kale took a trip to Eugene, Oregon last November. For the primary reason is I was competing in the world championship for powerlifting. But obviously we didn't travel all the way to Eugene, Oregon just for powerlifting competition. The competition went real well. Just to briefly recap that. I finished second place in my weight class and broke 3 state records for Nebraska, but we want to talk more about the actual trip itself. So yeah, Kale, what are your immediate things you want to talk about?
Tracktown Pizza.
Tracktown Pizza, the first place we ate when we went there.
Actually, no. Let's rewind to when we first got our hotel in Omaha.
That's right, the night before.
So I booked a hotel over by the airport area, and we both got off of work and we were tired, and it was hot. It was still kind of hot about that time.
It wasn't hot.
It wasn't like hot.
It was November, dude.
No. But we've had a weird, fall of warm weather.
We did. We did. We had a very nice fall.
Because remember,
we had a pretty nice winter.
I had to open up the window because the fucking AC thing didn't work very well.
Yeah. Kale needs it to be absolutely freezing in the hotel room.
Oh, trust me. Maya hates it when I
But
sleep.
you know what? I'm kind of the same way. So
Maya hates when I sleep with 2 fans.
Respect.
So,
Wait, 2 fans?
yeah. Ceiling and one on the floor.
So yeah, the hotel, wasn't it La Quinta?
La Quinta.
By the airport?
Hey, fool. La Quinta. So, yeah, this hotel, pictures look nice, does justice, whatever. We get in there, like, oh, yeah, this is actually, freshly renovated. And we get all checked in. She gave us a card. Before we got in the elevator, there was this one weird-ass lady. Sam, describe what this lady was like to you, in your words and opinion.
I kind of forget what she was like, but she had the look of, someone who's maybe
on drugs,
maybe dabbled a little bit in some hard drugs. And I think she said something right as she walked out.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It just sounded like just a random
she got in the
spout.
She got out because she was like going to go like this way. She's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what it was.
She
and
did
then
like
pause.
Yeah, she tried to like pull off some juke moves or something on us.
Yeah, she tried to Derrick Henry us.
Yeah. Derrick Henry.
Classic Omaha.
She tried to Barry Sanders us, is what it was.
Now that's just disrespectful.
But no, and when we first got to our original room that we booked, there was only one bed. And it said it was 2 bed, and we got in there and like there was a whole section of the room without a bed.
Yeah, we were like,
So I'm like, what's going on? Okay, Kale, you got to sleep in the chair.
No, you're like, Kale, I love you, but I don't love you that much.
Yeah, that's what it was because there's only one bed. So called up to the front desk, like, hey, this room only has 1 bed. Like, so then we finally got another room.
It was hot as hell in that room.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Was it hot, Sam, or was it Kale hot?
I didn't think it was that hot when I walked in there, but I mean, I'm not one to complain, I guess.
Yeah, that's Kale. He's a complainer.
You know what? Once you just whatever over there, okay?
I'll make sure to do that.
Yeah, you better. So anyway, we get all, settled in for the night, and then we were like, oh, we got to go to Walmart. Let's get some stuff we need.
Yeah.
We did.
I needed some resistance bands for my warm up. That's all I needed.
I needed body wash because I forgot mine. And I think I forgot something else I had to pick up. Socks.
I feel like you always forget something.
No, it's like I told you. It's like I told you when I went to Wisconsin. I always buy a fresh pair of underwear and socks. And I say that because why? Because my dog likes to chew up my crap. Even though I put it in the laundry basket, he'll find a way of getting it.
It's in case he gets stains on him.
No, it's not because
he can throw them out before Maya sees him.
No, it's not because of that. It's there's too many freaking holes for my dog, or they just over wear and tear from the years and everything. So,
yeah, that was just a night we had to get through, staying in Omaha, kind of north Omaha.
Yeah, it was
ish. And then when we were driving to the airport the next morning, like we missed the.
We went in a circle like once.
Yeah, we went like a circle. We missed the gate or whatever, I guess, to
Well,
get to the parking garage.
Yeah, because they're doing construction. You know how they're doing all that cool stuff to it.
Oh yeah.
So we were supposed to go up, We couldn't even find a parking spot.
We zigged when we should have zagged.
Yeah, we zigged. We didn't zag.
The key.
We didn't find a parking spot for a little bit too.
Right.
I mean, we got there like 2 hours before.
Which is good practice. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Sure. Very responsible.
yeah, we were pretty responsible, I think.
Then we went to TSA. Oh no, we checked in.
Yep. Checked our bags in.
Yeah, we checked our bags in, and then went through TSA. Which there was that one couple behind us that was late.
Yeah.
For the flight, and they were getting so mad.
We were just about to go, and then this one couple that was like 5 minutes. Their flight was taking off like really soon.
They were going to Denver.
So I let them go ahead because we had plenty of time. And they were like in tears pretty much.
And then
Jeez.
that one big TSA officer was talking about your weightlifting
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
He's like, I used
He's
to
like,
be
I
able-
did the bench press a little bit, but I ain't do that much no more.
I'm a little old now.
I'm getting a little too old for that now.
Then we grabbed some food, and then we just waited for our flight.
Yeah.
The flight there wasn't bad, but the flight.
No. You're skipping a whole section.
What am I missing? I don't remember.
We had a layover in Denver.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So we got to Denver. We have to sprint across the whole airport to get to our next gate.
And Denver's huge.
Yeah, Denver airport is huge, and Kale is having a tough time keeping up with me.
I'm fat. What do you expect? hey, don't be doing that.
Could have
Perfect timing.
called one of the security guys with the carts. Take you to
So,
the gate.
but a lot of the airports they have
Taxi.
those those conveyor belts that can speed up the process. So we're taking those like gangbusters just to get to our gate, and then we had to go to we had to take that subway to get. We had to take like that underground train or whatever.
Yeah.
So we get in, and those things go really fast. You got to hold on.
I didn't hold on.
Oh, no.
Kale's just standing there, and the thing
standing there.
takes off, and he wasn't I think you were holding on, but not tightly enough, and he like flew back a little bit.
No, I wasn't
Right.
holding on. I don't think
Okay,
I
yeah,
was.
he flew back a little bit, and he finally like got a hold of something before he landed completely on his ass. You remember?
Did I fall on my ass?
You almost did.
Oh,
You finally got a hold of something before you fell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like looking at me like, oh, God, here we go.
Sorry,
One
first,
fat guy.
first time in an airport.
No, it's like my 10th time.
That was my first time taking one of those though. One of those.
I hate going. It wasn't my only time I've been to Denver. I absolutely hate going through Denver.
Our airport
It's an
is
experience. It is huge.
ridiculously huge.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a big world under it from conspiracy theories.
I've
but
heard that.
that'll be another day for another story.
Don't go
Yeah.
down that rabbit hole.
Then we finally got to our gate there, and then we were good. But then once we got to Eugene, they have a small airport.
Oh yeah, it was like if you were landing in like in the middle of nowhere, and it was just small,
Yeah,
Like Norfolk small?
kind of, but a little bit bigger.
probably bigger than Norfolk for
But-
sure.
But it had that vibe,
Yeah.
And then we had a problem with the rental car too, didn't we?
So yeah,
know.
I don't know. It was just
There was a lady that was hitting on you when we got off the plane. That's right.
Ooh.
You don't remember that?
oh yeah, she was a little older though.
Hey,
Oh.
age is just a number, Sam, for you.
But yeah, that was an experience for sure.
Yeah, she was nice though.
She was nice.
She kind of
think,
told us. She kind of guided us a little bit about Eugene because she was.
Well,
from
yeah,
there.
she was from there, and then when we landed there, and we were like, "This airport's a little bit smaller or something," and she said like it's perfect, like it's small. There's only like I think 1 or 2 gates, and that's it.
Yeah. Because remember when we were boarding on the way back? That was awful.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we arrived in Eugene, and then we had a little trouble with the rental car, but it was pretty smooth. We got what car was it?
Was it a Hyundai?
I think it was a Toyota.
Oh yeah, Toyota Camry.
Yeah, that's
I
what
knew
it
her.
was.
I liked it.
It was kind of fun to drive.
As
Get
mu-
around in.
as
you know,
much of
easy.
a truck guy I am, I was impressed with the gas mileage when we took it to
Yeah.
Seattle.
It was really good on gas. And then we
They took forever to give us our car.
basically, once we got to the hotel, we were like, okay, it's time for food. And that is when we went to Tracktown Pizza.
Walk in, saw a kid in a ball crying already because, it's the West Coast, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Right. The
College kid.
some of the best pizza I've ever had. Getting ready for and that's
Oh,
yeah. You can go to their website and
Scroll
That-
down.
looks good.
Keep scrolling. That's inside of there, the place. They have all like Oregon duck.
So another
memorabilia.
thing about Eugene is they are all about their ducks, their
Yeah,
Oregon ducks.
everywhere.
Like just like we are in Nebraska with the Huskers, like you see duck stuff everywhere. And I kind of like it. I mean, it's it's just unique. It's unique to them, and it was a pretty cool city. Tracktown Pizza, some of the best pizza I've had. Obviously getting ready for powerlifting competition. I'm carbing up a little bit.
Do you remember which one you got?
I think I got the all meat. I'm pretty sure it was like
All meat.
their version of like a meat lovers or something.
And you know what's funny? They actually warned us about the size because like you can get the extra large.
Yeah,
and it's
they're
like
big.
huge.
It looks really good.
I think on Google you can look up their pizzas from there too.
Yeah.
But I got I'm a pineapple on pizza kind of guy. I don't care what anybody says. We've had that debate multiple times, Sam.
Sam, you're no pineapple?
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't think it belongs on
It's
pizza.
wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is wrong.
Pineapple can go on pizza.
No,
I mean, it's better than
Yes.
I don't think if something
Gosh, what
should
was
be
it?
if something should be eaten cold, you should not put it on something that is hot. That is weird.
You know what?
Go when you go home tonight, go get a can of pineapple, open it up, and put it in the microwave, and then eat it. And tell me that it's good.
Zach, didn't we do that one time at your old house?
What?
We were all drinking, and then we were talking about ham and pineapple pizza,
Yeah.
and then you literally got the can of pineapple out.
I
And
did.
We both had a piece of pineapple ranch or something, and
Yep.
everyone's like, "What the hell is your problem?"
Nothing wrong with it.
No, but yeah, those pizzas are great. Like
They look really good.
we
Far better
we,
than-
we literally thought about going back there one last time.
I kind of wish we would have, and
yeah.
because the next day we went to the what was the name of that forest that we went to, that we walked around and took a lot of cool pictures.
William something.
no, it wasn't.
No, had to be. It's a national park.
Is it Redwoods?
No,
I don't remember the name of it, but some really cool scenery. Got to see the mountains, some different like trails and rivers. Let's see, it was
It was not Crater Lake.
no, it wasn't. It was a forest. The name of it was a forest.
I would have to see it on the map right next to Eugene.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
It was a really cool area. Part of me really would love to go back to just like go camping there.
And have
And
some
just
hot dogs?
Have some hot dogs over an open flame. No.
And you call me the glizzy goblin.
No, go fishing, hiking. Part of me really wanted to go hiking that day, but I had to compete the next day. And it's like, well, I got to squat 600 plus pounds tomorrow. I better not go on a long ass hiking trip.
Which he did. I can confirm.
Yeah. 606 is what I got that day.
Yes, sir. You know, when we went to that forest, it was breathtaking.
Yeah.
I'm not a big guy. I do hikes. I mean, obviously, look at me. I mean, I'm very.
You can always change that, Kale.
I know, Sam. I know.
Yeah, you can.
Brody.
What?
Thank you. Appreciate
Believe in
you.
you.
Thank you. What are your thoughts on the
Yeah, the William. I told you had
that's
William.
what it was. Yeah. Okay.
William.
Sorry.
Yeah, you better be.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Willamette Forest. It was just really cool to see like all the really tall trees and like some of like the rivers, the scenery, the mountains, just everything.
Well, they had the spot where there was like, they had just a fire too. Like a forest fire was just there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Took some really cool pictures. If you've never been, I highly recommend it. I think Kale would too.
Well, hey, you know what? I was just thinking about this the other day. The reason we would ever go back to Eugene is either they have the event there again or Husker football, because Oregon Ducks will be in the Big Ten now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Aztec Stadium. Brody.
We did go by and check out the stadium too.
We ever thought
Really
about
cool.
sneaking in.
Ooh, you should have.
It was really cool just to see it.
I don't want to get arrested on last day. And I
No.
was sick as shit.
That was our last full day there.
We went to Seattle.
That's when we made the road trip to Seattle. Seattle, not all that great.
Yeah. Was it raining?
It's pretty fitting. Right as we entered Seattle, it started raining.
I was going to say, yeah. But it
Yeah,
was raining.
and then you start thinking of Kurt Cobain.
Oh.
I did.
Let's talk a little bit more when we went to what town was it that we went to when we went to that
Newport.
Newport? Yeah,
Thanks, Newport.
Newport
Cafe.
Cafe.
Thanks,
yeah.
Newport.
Oh, did that get you sick?
No,
No.
nope. It was
The pool. We'll get
the
to
next
that.
day.
We'll
The
get-
next day.
No, it
No,
was 2 days.
it was that day. We went to what was that Chinese place? It was the day. So after my weigh-in, I weighed in the day before I competed.
Express
And I did it
buffet?
fasted. Yeah. And after the weigh-in, it's a 24-hour weigh-in, and then you have the whole day
Yeah, because
to carb up and eat. And
this place was great. Newport Cafe.
Newport Cafe was great.
fantastic.
that's not the place that got me sick, though. It was
You would have loved it. You would have walked in, and then this guy, I think one of the owner's sons was a boxer. Could you not see the boxing championship that was in there?
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
looked pretty, looked like he boxed.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
Newport was beautiful.
Newport-
Seeing the ocean.
Yeah.
And the lighthouse.
Seeing the ocean. We got some really cool scenery there, too.
Yes.
But yeah, it was the Empire Buffet. Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the place that I don't know why we chose Chinese food. I guess we wanted to try it.
I think it's because of the
My
buffet.
goal is I was gonna, just eat like a lot of rice and stuff and
Well,
carb up.
It's because you said you wanted to eat a lot that
Well,
day.
yeah, and it was a buffet, so I'm trying to carb up and get the calories in because I just hit my weigh in. Now it's time to fuel up for the next day. Well, that was not the best idea because I even remember competing the next day, even though I did well. There was times during it where I'm like, dude, this food's all gonna come out on this next deadlift attempt, and I kept it in. It was on my last one, I think. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got a hold, like I'm like belching like behind the curtain before I go out for my attempt, just so I'm clear before I actually go out. So that was an experience.
Yeah.
And then,
what was another place we ate that was pretty good?
Did you go anywhere in Seattle?
we did go somewhere in Seattle. It wasn't great. It was that
Shaky.
Shake
Shack,
Shack, whatever. Yeah. It was.
I have never felt
Burger and
so
fries.
out of place.
Yeah.
Until I was in there.
Didn't we go to Shake Shack in Milwaukee?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
I felt so out of place in there.
I bet.
I mean,
there was a lot of Asians in there. I'm not trying to, there was Asians in there. There was like a bunch of people I've never seen, like hipsters.
it was definitely a different vibe than back here in Nebraska,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But obviously, as tradition is, post competition, we always go to Texas Roadhouse, and we did go
Correct.
there in
Do they have
Eugene. Yeah, they had one in Eugene. They did.
Shocker.
Yeah. Crazy enough, they had a steakhouse in the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
And that's always good. I always love the
Large
good,
beer.
yeah, I was like
You
wanting,
know, like the size that you can get at the harbor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That large glass. We had one of those,
How many rolls?
like 2 baskets at least.
Each?
yeah. No,
I swear I could polish off like 5 of those. Those are so good.
I could. The thing is, though, is they fill you up, and then you don't
Yeah.
have enough room for your steak.
That's true.
That's the whole reason I'm going there, is for a big steak.
Did you know you can actually pick your own steak out of that glass?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But I
I'm
don't
not sure
know.
how you do that. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to get the steak, but I want to pick it out.
I wonder if you could buy it and take it home.
Might be able to. I wouldn't put it past him.
I know you can actually order the steaks online, but it's like over like $100.
Be like, hey, your chef sucks. I'm gonna take this home and cook it myself.
Oh God, it's so good. So good. So good and tasty.
What was the name of that store that you were like, oh, I got to go to this store? And it's like, they're like it's kind of like a Walmart or whatever. We went there the night before to get Safeway. Yeah. He's like, I got to go to Safeway. I got to go here. I got to.
Why Safeway?
For some
It reminds
reason,
me
he
of
was like,
Canada.
yeah. He's like, I feel like I'm back home. Like when we
It
first
literally felt like I was in Canada.
landed in Eugene and got outside and into our rental car. And he's not wrong. The air is fresh. Everything is green. Like
I was actually breathing for once.
I was like, this is nice. Like and his first thing is like, I feel like I'm back home or something. And then he's like, I got to go to Safeway. I got to go to, like, he really wanted to go to the store that they have a lot of over there called Safeway. And he was like, we went there like 3 times or something, I think, while we were there.
Yeah. I mean, you got something there that you really liked.
It's like it's more like a Hy-Vee than it is
Walmart.
Did you not know that we had Safeways in the U.S.?
No, I did, but
Okay.
not in this region,
not
like Nebraska.
not in the Midwest.
Yeah, there's one in. I know there's one in. I think there's one in Spencer, Iowa, where my dad used to live.
You think I'm going to drive? to
I'm just
Spencer?
telling you.
Hey, he
And-
knows.
What's the name of that grocery store in Columbus?
What do you mean?
The one over by Pizza Ranch and Freddy's? I thought it was Safeway.
No.
Nah.
It has to be like Fairway.
Oh, maybe with Fairway.
I've never been to a Fairway. Probably never will.
Nah.
Rip.
All over Sioux Falls. I know that for sure.
It's called Super Saver.
Super
Ooh,
Saver.
Saver.
Yeah, I think they used to have one in Wayne.
Yeah,
Wayne,
and then
Nebraska.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the tourism was nice. But when you go to Eugene, all you see is homeless. Sad.
You do see a lot of homeless.
In Eugene, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
How close is it to Seattle?
It was like 4 or 5 hours.
It was like a 4-hour drive to Seattle.
And there's that many there?
Oh, Portland was worse when we went through Portland.
Oh.
Yeah. That part
yeah, it's
is
West Coast, so.
that part was kind of sad and stuff, but still just, I don't know. It was fun to just kind of go somewhere I've never been before and check out the scenery. And it was just a really fun experience.
I wish Maya could have experienced it, but she didn't want to go. But now she probably regrets it.
Did you guys
She always can.
you guys drive through Forks, Washington?
Where
Forks?
was that?
That's the town they filmed Twilight in.
Shut up.
I'm just asking.
You
Just
freaking
asking.
Nerd.
I'm proud about that.
Let me guess. Are you Team Edward or Team whatever?
No, dude, Jacob's a weirdo.
I can't believe I asked you.
I no comment. I don't
Yeah,
know anything about
Edward
Twilight.
Team Edward all day.
Nerd. So the hotel we stayed in, it was a renovated like hotel from like the 50s. She
It was
said,
more of a motel.
yeah, but
I-
turned into a hotel motel
Yeah.
deal.
What was the name of it? It was
It was it's a pub.
Best Western. That's
Yeah,
what it was. It
and
was
for
a
Best Western, it was like the nicest Best Western
Yeah.
I've ever been in.
It was nice.
The best in the Western.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Zach, if you could pull up a Best Western in Eugene, awesome. The breakfast there was great.
It was.
Like they
That's
actually
another good place we ate.
Every day there's a buffet breakfast,
Oh, wow.
fresh. When we first got into the hotel room, I told Sam right away, if this hotel was around in the 70s, you know somebody did crack cocaine on listening to Freebird. You know,
I do remember that.
the room. I just had that vibe.
Yeah.
You know, oh,
They had
we'll
a-
do a line.
They had a pool. They actually had a small fitness room with not a whole lot, but the night before my weigh-in, I'm trying to, obviously trying to make weight. So I went in there and did, a little bit on the treadmill and then sat in the sauna for a little bit, which is pretty nice. But I remember the night after the competition, we went to the pool and Kale got incredibly sick.
I don't know what happened, but I was literally dying.
Yeah,
We had the bad
Yeah.
choice of making me drive back from Seattle.
that's true. We did.
It was
I drove there.
Yeah, and I felt bad, so I drove back. And
Yeah, he was nodding off a little bit. I was getting a little nervous. I'm like, Kale, let me take over. And he's like, no.
Was it food or something related?
I don't know.
No, I
Just
think
randomly?
I don't know. I think it was like an allergy sickness. Like
No, I think it was the pool. I don't think they had the levels right. 'Cause you can get sick from swimming.
you got like you developed like a little bit of a cough, like a sore throat
a
type
fever.
of thing, and like a runny nose and
Yeah.
all those types of things.
Yeah, it
And
was
I'm
like-
just like it happened like immediately after the pool.
In the sauna too.
Almost lost Kale.
Yeah,
Oh man.
almost had to leave Kale in Oregon.
I
He's just like,
he's
well-
allergic to the liberal air. That's all it was.
might have
that's exactly what I told him too. I was up there. I was like, these damn liberals.
I think, I think I would have almost was like, Kale, gonna have to leave you in Oregon, man. You're
No.
too sick.
You could, we could have went back to the forest. You could tell me look at the bushes, and then took me out like Old Yeller.
Yeah, just look at the flowers.
Yeah, just look at the flowers.
No, I tried eating breakfast that morning. When I walked, it was like I felt like I was gonna fall, and like it was like I had pneumonia out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I have a kind of a crappy immune system when it comes to shit like that. So it's
Shit.
like,
You should leave them a bad review on their pool.
So we stayed there like 4 months ago, and their pool made me sick.
don't
Almost killed me.
It's like the streets almost killed me. You know that meme?
Yeah.
The pool almost killed me.
Bring your own chlorine test.
Yeah, the little strips. Oh, Sam, can't go in there. I wish they would have had a hot tub. They didn't even have a hot tub.
Really?
You know
No,
how,
they didn't have a hot
But
tub.
they had a sauna?
They had a sauna.
remember when
And it was small.
we were just chilling in the pool and these fucking, excuse my language, these
They're like teenagers.
Hood
yeah,
rats?
there's like a soccer thing going on or something.
Yeah.
And they came in there, and it was just awkward. We were in the pool, and then these kids were trying to, score, obviously.
Yeah.
Like they're Score Sam or something? What?
No.
Oh.
No, there was
you
just
know
a
how-
group of teenagers there for, I think, like you said, like a soccer tournament. They were staying at the same hotel, and I think it was like 2 boys and like 2 or 3
Oh,
girls.
gotcha.
And like you could tell they were just like trying really hard to like
Yeah,
impress these
It's
girls.
the typical jock story.
Did they
Yeah.
do any backflips into the pool? Or cannonballs?
No, they literally just jumped in like
Come
couple of
on, jump in
noobs.
the pool with
Not
me.
trying,
Yeah.
not trying hard
jump
enough.
in the pool with me.
Yeah. Oh, and then what else did we do? So when we went to Seattle, it was
Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't, too impressed with Seattle, honestly. I mean, we wanted to go to the Space Needle.
yeah.
I
there
just
was
about to
a-
ask.
I'm still mad about that.
There was a stupid protest going on right outside the front door. Don't know what it was about. Didn't care to.
Oh, I know what it was about. I saw what it was, and I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to start
Oh.
anything.
That's all right. I mean, I didn't really look. I didn't care to look. I'm like, this is stupid. I just want to go in the Space Needle. But there was a stupid protest going on.
It was funny. We were wearing shorts, and everyone's like looking at us.
Yeah, I know.
The hell are these guys?
Like it was
doing?
nice there compared to our winters. It doesn't get as cold there as it does.
Well, to them, it was like winter.
but to them, yeah. But it was like maybe 40, 50
You're like,
degrees.
this is nothing.
That's shorts weather.
Yeah. That's practically swimming weather.
Oh yeah, see that? Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Do it.
Oh.
At that time, it was not a great time to talk about it.
But then we just kind of walked around for a little bit.
I felt awkward as hell because
I was just walking around checking out stuff, and I mean, yeah, it was kind of.
I just hate.
We
feeling-
weren't there long.
No,
We got some food, kind of left.
just parking too over there was sucked.
Yeah.
No.
No, just asking. Did you guys go to the fish market at all?
That's what we forgot to do. Watch
That'd have been kind of cool.
throwing the
Walk
fish.
right in front of it, get hit in the face. Just pretend it's a glizzy.
You've been fishified.
But I went to the Seahawks stadium and got Geno Smith's autograph.
You could have. They'd probably give it up for free.
Yeah.
Careful now, he might tear his ACL or something while signing. But no,
Maybe.
I wasn't too impressed with Seattle.
I would maybe try one more time if I had like an actual itinerary of things to do.
Yeah.
But like we didn't have a whole lot of time to be there because we had to be back in Eugene and we were coming home the next day. So we just kind of did it for the hell of it because, oh, hey, Seattle's 4 hours away. Let's make a road trip. And Kale was dying the whole time.
You want to tell him how you turned into a military base?
Oh, yeah. I accidentally turned into a military base and I was like, yeah, I made the wrong turn. And he had to check my ID and stuff and like,
oh yeah, there.
And then like, I don't remember everything, but it was this whole thing. And they were really cool about it, but yeah, it was.
I'm sure they laughed about it after.
They probably did.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
I've been to my fair share of military bases, and yeah, they're weird.
Did you guys get to see any of the remnants of Chaz, that zone, the autonomous zone that they took over in Seattle?
No.
I don't.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
We literally just did the Space Needle.
We were there. We weren't there long at all to really check out anything that was.
You know, if you go back, you could go. I'm not sure. I don't really care about it, but I would probably go see it still. The first ever Starbucks is in Seattle. That's where it was founded.
I'd go back. I would give it another chance if I had like a list of things to do and I was actually staying there and not in Oregon.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I enjoyed LA so much, because we had like a list of things that we were doing.
An itinerary.
And we focused on like the good parts that we wanted to see. We didn't really.
I would like to do a big group trip. I'll be honest. But you know how hard it is just to get people to do it, and let alone all of us together?
I'm not going to lie. No offense to any of the wives watching this, but I would love to do a boys trip and boys trip only.
Good luck with that one.
I know.
I mean, that's my dad's side of the family. We do a fishing trip every year, and it's guys only.
Where do you guys go?
We go up to up by Platte, South Dakota.
Oh, nice.
It's just a fishing trip. We just go camping, fishing.
You know what I think would be really cool to go fishing? Sorry if I'm getting off topic, but like Alaska. You know, like right when it's like getting into their nice season.
Yeah.
Like their spring. Oh yeah, that'd be really cool.
Well, I'd like to go fishing in Oregon. Up by where
we thought
were.
about buying poles. We did.
Yeah.
Next time we'll have to
go river fishing.
Just make sure you get a day license.
Yeah. Kale's not one to jump the gun at buying a fishing license.
No.
Probably already bought it.
Just do it.
I said you probably already bought it.
No, I don't. I ain't gonna give my secrets away. I don't want to get in trouble. Just in case.
Your secrets of breaking the laws of fishing.
Which I don't know why we need a license for fishing. It's like, pointless. You're catching a fish. What am I gonna do illegal to fish? Throw it at somebody?
It's wildlife preservation.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's the main thing is
game and parks.
They want to know that you know that there's the certain thing, they have the things that you can't do and the things you can't take out.
The park ranges will.
Yeah.
The park ranges will make you pay.
Yeah.
Paying maize.
No, actually, I'm paying. I'm paying. The state to fix our roadways when they're still crap. But I'm not going to get off topic on that one.
Yeah.
So my next question will be on future vacations. What are your guys' summer plans?
I think before that, let's talk a little bit about our flight back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Terrible time.
So,
I try to avoid it.
When we got back to the Eugene airport for our flight back to Denver, we had like a 40-minute delay.
Well, not only that, the people that would check our bags weren't getting there until 11.
Yeah.
But they were already there.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't open early and it was pissing us off. It was pissing everybody off.
We flew with United.
Never again.
And we had to wait till their people showed up at 11, and it was actually past 11.
Yeah.
To check our bags.
Yep.
And then we finally boarded the plane at whatever time, and then it was a 40-minute delay because they had to fix something, which is okay. Like, obviously, make sure everything's good and ready to go before you take off. Obviously, but
they do another 10 minute of paperwork.
Yeah, and then they did a bunch of other shit, and then when we were way behind schedule. We got to Denver. We had to go even faster than last time.
Again, I can't keep up.
Kale's wearing some I don't know.
Sweatpants.
I don't know if Kale lost weight over this trip, but he was wearing some like exercise pants or some joggers or whatever. Sweatpants.
The tracksuit pants. The maroon ones, those.
And I'm like, I'm just like booking it. Like I'm booking it to the other side. And at one point I kind of had to stand there and wait because he was so far behind. He finally catches up to me and he looks all pissed off. He's sweating bullets and he's like, "The fuck are you laughing at, man?" I'm like, nothing, man. Like,
I was like, let's go.
I'm like, we're good, man. Let's just keep going. And his pants are falling down like the whole time. I'm like, Kale, Kale, you must have lost some weight on this trip. Your pants are falling down. They're not staying
just look behind and you get his pants around his ankles.
We get on the train. I was like, hey, there was not enough room on that train. He got on. I didn't almost. Yeah, I told the guy in there, I'm like, I need to get on that freaking train because I got a plane to catch. He scooted over and I was like, good.
Like a movie.
That was maybe the funniest part of the trip.
And then when we got to the gate, we barely made
it on time. Yeah. And then finally got back to Omaha and then you got to drive back to Norfolk. And
I had to pee so bad. Remember when I had to find a Casey's?
Yep.
And that was the worst Casey's I've ever been to. In my life.
That was the most ghetto Casey's ever.
It was trashed and they didn't have food. And
Kale wanted a gas station glizzy and they were out.
I did not.
Fresh out of glizzies. Sorry, sir.
You know what? They were out of gas too.
That's right.
That's
right. You couldn't even buy gas.
Yeah. I told Sam like
that Casey's is going to go under.
Oh my God.
It looked like a brand new Casey's.
Yeah, I know. We don't have gas. We're a gas station, but we don't have gas.
I hopped in the pickup and I looked at Sam like, I got to go to another gas station. He's like, why? Because this one doesn't have gas. He's like, what the hell? I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something.
Remember when I did the U-turn, you thought I heard something fall off my truck? You're like, oh, I think something fell off my truck. I'm like, I don't care. I just want to go home.
I want to go home.
Yeah, at that point, we were just ready to get home. And
I had to work the next day because old Kale didn't, forgot to schedule the next day off.
I made sure to get that next day off too, so I could just recover. But yeah, it was a fun trip and the competition was a lot of fun. And obviously that's the main reason we went there, but we wouldn't necessarily have to have that happening to go back. I mean, I would go back just to revisit the area.
Yeah. Yeah. Brody, you're welcome to come too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think you should come to one of his meets sometime.
I think
that would be really cool.
Well, my next one's in Omaha. It's coming up.
Get scared in person.
Yeah, you trust me. I felt so intimidated when I went to one in Omaha and the Eugene one.
Yeah, I thought when you guys were talking about the trouble with your rental car at the beginning, I thought maybe Sam ripped the door off or something.
Oh,
what's wrong with this?
When it opened, I was like, dude, all right, make sure you take pictures of everything in the car.
Yeah,
and we did.
There was a yellow stain in the back seat.
I was like, oh, someone spilled mustard.
Yeah, someone was
hopefully
getting a little too crazy with the mustard in the back seat.
They're probably having a nice glizzy back there.
Yeah,
and then been Kale.
I'm gonna go home. No kidding. No, like when they're like, oh well, you got Sirius XM. That never even worked.
No. Yeah, I paid for that. It didn't work. We just Bluetoothed our phones for music, which it's fine. It's whatever.
Which that still was a penny ass to set up.
Kinda.
Yeah, and I've never had that problem where it was that hard. It's not hard at all.
Then we got back or whatever, and the tank wasn't all the way full. Like it was like
just a teeniest.
Like it was like 3/4 of the way full.
There was like a sliver.
Probably even more than that.
A sliver was gone.
And the lady was like, "Did you forget to get gas on the way back?" And I'm like, it's almost like it's barely any gas is gone from it. Like it's almost full. But yeah, got charged for that too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not much extra, but yeah, we just pulled in.
I think she was pissed because she saw us drive around in the circle because
I was like, they had like signs and lots for like the specific.
It was like budget Enterprise.
Yeah, and we went through Enterprise, so the specific company you rented through, and there wasn't any for Enterprise open, so I just eventually parked in a random open one, and yeah, she came at me like that. I'm just like, okay, whatever, do what you got to do, and just got to get to our flight. That's
Well,
all. So
like I said, I think she was pissed because we kept going in a circle around her. And
Yeah.
she kept watching us. Like she didn't wave us down, so that's her own damn problem. So
yeah. Did
great
you forget
service.
to get gas? I'm like, lady, come on.
Did you forget to get some gas?
Yeah. Like, don't even.
So yeah, let's go on the future vacations and summer plans. What are some plans you guys got going on this summer?
Brody, why don't you go first?
Well,
He's like, shit.
I think, well, originally we were planning to go to, I think it was Branson. I don't know. My
Missouri?
brother and them want to go. I'm not really too hot on it, but I think they said they're going to pay for the Airbnb, but I don't know if we're going to go now or not, but it'd be
Okay.
cool.
Sam?
Nothing really like off the top of my head, like in terms of like trips or anything. A lot of times when I travel, I know you guys know this by now. It's a lot of times it's for powerlifting competitions.
No, really?
USPA Nationals is in June, in Niagara Falls. So
Won't be able to go.
may or may not do that.
That'd be
Or I might do something else, but yeah, I'm kind of spontaneous when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, if I can work it into my schedule, or if someone hits me up like you or whoever,
Always.
you know, I'm kind of one of those guys. I'm kind of up for anything to try new things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Kale, what about you?
I am flying to Canada in September. I am going to return home to my native land of the Maple Leafs.
You'll be one with your people.
Yeah, you can go to your Safeways.
Yeah, he'll spend all his time at Safeway.
Yeah.
Actually, there's more IGAs than Safeways, if I remember.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. It's a grocery store, though. It's like another Hy-Vee.
So you're going to go to Edmonton?
Yeah, well, we're going to go to Edmonton for like a few days. See my parents, or not my parents, my grandma, some family members. I'm not going to talk to my dad. Don't plan on it. Not going to get into it, but I don't plan on it. But if he finds out I'm there, I don't care. That's his choice. Unless I feel nice and I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, but we're going to plan on going to Banff, Canada. Banff is pretty nice. We're going to go check out Lake Louise. We're going to get an Airbnb or hotel. No, the Airbnb is in Edmonton, and then the hotel in Red Deer. And then we're going to fly out. No, we're going to go to Calgary, I think, and then or we're going to drive back to Edmonton. And it'll be cheaper to fly out of Sioux Falls instead of Omaha. So I think we might be doing that too. Which, Sam, next time we book a flight somewhere, we should probably look at Sioux Falls too.
Yeah, for sure.
We're just rookies.
That was only my second time, like on a flying trip. My first time was for a work trip. So
Usually when I book stuff, I go to my mom because she knows every deal.
Yeah.
She knows everything.
Moms know most.
Yeah. What would you do without them? Any, special places you guys want to go to in the
Want
future?
to go to?
Like in the future, or things you want to do?
I think at some point I'd like to travel out of the country,
Okay. Yeah.
but specifically Europe.
I was talking to someone that I work with, former client of mine too, that I would love to visit Ireland as like my first trip
Oh, me too.
out of the country.
I want to go to the Guinness factory.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome. I'm not a big Guinness guy, but it'd still be cool.
sure. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. And I just think like they have some really cool scenery there, like on the, like more on like the countryside and
Right.
stuff.
Yep.
And then obviously they know how to party in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be fun to just make a trip there and sometime that'd be a place I'd like to go, like out of the country. There's a lot of places I'd like to visit too, just in the US. Like I wouldn't mind making a trip to like somewhere that's like warm year round, like Florida, like go to the beach.
Been there. It's nice.
Yeah.
Disneyland and Disney World's kind of overrated.
Like to go back to Oregon.
Yeah.
I think I've
You
mentioned
should
that.
just move there.
I think I've mentioned that enough at this point.
Yeah,
but
just get your shit and go.
I'd like to go to Tokyo.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
to Japan. That'd be really cool.
I'd like going to Japan too.
I want to try actual sushi up there too.
Yeah.
We talked about, and our viewers don't know this yet, but I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z nerd. And we talked about that amusement park they're making or something.
Yeah.
In, gosh, I can't remember what country it was in. It wasn't in Japan though. But that would be, once that would ever get developed, that'd be a cool place to maybe visit at some point.
Yeah.
Or just check out.
Yeah. For me, I'm kind of trying to plan a trip to New York.
New York?
Yeah.
I got some friends out there, so
Yeah.
They
That'd
live
be
in,
fun.
They live in I think the Bronx area. So they're like, you might not want to come to the Bronx because you're white. I was like, oh,
Ouch.
I was like, ouch. But
Yeah.
I was like, I'll make friends. Don't worry.
You're gonna live off dollar pizza?
Yeah. Go see Ak. Sure. OMG. We put the fry on the fryer. Yeah.
But yeah, the more I've done it, I really do enjoy traveling. I would love to do it more. And I love road trips. I'd love to even fly more too.
Yeah. That would be too bad. It's like we were just talking about, like, just getting the guys and the girls together and doing something, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
People have kids. They got schedules.
Yep.
And I get it. You work all week. You get tired. You don't want to do anything. I've been there,
Yeah.
And with Yoshi moving back, I think it's going to be nice,
Oh yeah, we figured out he's gonna be maybe 400 feet from me.
Oh, he found a place?
Yeah, he found a place
Cool.
over
Very nice.
literally behind me.
Really?
Yeah.
I should drive by it after this. But I told him I'll help him move.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I saw that job and, sent it him.
Yeah. I know he's really itching to move back.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't got much else going on this summer. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take my yearly trip to Okoboji like I always do.
Yep. I've never been there.
Love going
I'll
there.
take my yearly trip to the Moore family camp out up in South Dakota.
I'll just take my every few weekends to Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
We should
But yeah,
do.
like I said, I'm pretty spontaneous a lot of the time when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, we should do a barbecue this summer at least
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah.
As if
I'm
you're
down for
wanting
that.
to. I mean, I'll come down.
Well, we gotta make sure that we got a fire pit or something so we can have an open fire for Sam.
That's
yeah.
right.
So you can have some glizzies.
Well,
Do I got to Photoshop a glizzy being on fire with your face on it?
do what you got to do, but then we got to put a picture. Then we got to put the meme I made of you about gas station glizzies too up.
Not yet.
Merch? Is that what I'm
Rev
hearing?
up those fries, because I'm sure hungry for some gas station glizzies,
I would hate you
like
if
the
you wore that.
SpongeBob.
If you wore that in public around here, I would hate
I'll make
you.
a shirt.
I'm
I'll
gonna
make
get
a
you a-
shirt.
You get you a sticker for your truck that says Glizzy Gobbler.
You do. I know where you live.
I know where you live.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You
Mr. Knightley.
You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
We covered a lot of the trip, man. I don't think we missed any key moments.
No, I don't think we did either.
We kind of talked about every key moment that happened, the funny, the good, the
I
bad.
Thanks,
wish
Newport Cafe.
Really wish I could have seen that that airport run from Kale.
Yeah.
Hey, we could
Thanks,
plan a
Newport
trip
Cafe.
sometime.
Thank you for ruining my life.
Yep. If I ever go on a trip with Kale,
But
we're
it was
going to
actually-
Denver.
It was actually Empire Buffet when I said that, though.
Yeah. Thanks, Newport Cafe.
Yeah.
That's an inside joke between Sam and I.
Yep.
I don't know why we did it, but we just did
It's
it.
because I started getting like a weird feeling in my gut, and I thought, and Newport Cafe was like the first thing that came to mind, but it was really the Empire Buffet that did it. Newport Cafe was good.
Yeah. One thing I will say about the podcast, we do have another podcast that had reached out to us, about doing a future collaboration. We don't know what is yet, but when we figure that out, we will release the details in another episode.
Sure.
Yay.
Excited. Yeah. There's big things planned.
Yeah.
We'll have more people on to do maybe some interviews and just to talk and chat it up with us.
Yeah. And if you guys got any suggestions of topics you guys want to hear, just let us know on our social medias. We are on Facebook at TNT Boys Podcast, and as well as Twitter, or X, Instagram, YouTube. You can find this episode on YouTube as well. Trying to think what else we're on.
See.
You guys on TikTok?
Yeah, we're on TikTok now. Usually do the editing and everything now, but yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming on again, Brody.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm proud to be a TNT boy.
Yeah. Okay, pizza, bye.